Hey, have you ever heard the phrase, go to school, get good grades, and get a good... Right. And we weren't even in the same classroom. Ain't that something? Well, I heard the same thing, and I don't remember seeing you in class. This is the thing. Why has that same phrase continued to echo on to generations and generations? I mean, time and time again. Whether it was mom and them, pops and them, your big brother and them, they've been told the same thing, and they told us the same thing. So how well did it work out for them? We've been hoodwinked. We've been bamboozled. We've been led astray. We've been made to believe that if you live your life one particular way, then things will happen properly. What you need is the unfair advantage. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about that. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself first. You call me a coach, call me a speaker, call me whatever you want to call me. My goal is to help you to become the person that you want to be.
We want to perform at our peak. If we want to grow, are there actionable steps that we can take to get there?
Write it down so that you know where you want to go. I've done a lot of things. I've been a speaker. I've been an author. I've been a singer, a song producer. I've been in reality shows. I've been in motion pictures. I've done so many things on the creative side, and I've done so many things on the other side of life too.
How dare I be here taking up God's air and don't give it my all?
Looking at yourself honestly. What is it that I do? What is it that I don't do? Where have I failed? And you can't always hang out with the same people. You can't win unless you are sold out on you. If you don't believe enough in yourself, game over. You can leave right now. Whatever profession needs a person, a body there, you guys will be feeling it. Your generation will be responsible for it. And as I always say, you have the reins that make it go forward. You got to be able to do the things that are necessary so that you can capitalize on it. And I'm talking about simple things. Things like learning how to be a better leader, learning how to be a better communicator, because that's the key. Because understand this, most people think they're good leaders, but they don't know what leadership entails. How good a listener are you? Do you know how to speak to people? Do you understand personality types? All of these things are insights to give you the unfair advantage. And if you learn them now, as you complete your academic career and as you go into the workplace, you will have something other people do not have. And that's understanding people. It may sound strange, but it's true. There's not a single person that I've ever met in my life that I haven't been able to strike up a conversation with, or that I haven't been able to relate to on some level, going up or going down. I've learned because I made a lot of mistakes. In fact, at one point in my life, I started calling myself a professional failure. Why did I call myself a professional failure? Because I made bad decisions. I was a follower. I didn't understand, who I was. And I was seeking to find who the real Charles was. I always tell people, I seek clarity. And I seek clarity because I want to understand. I want to know. My dad told me one day, he said, son, if you can't look at yourself in the mirror, that's a problem. I couldn't stand looking at myself in the mirror as I was washing my hands. And the reality was, I was a drug addict. I was a substance abuser for over 25 years. I'm a 2-time cancer survivor. I failed at marriage. I made a lot of mistakes. I've learned from those mistakes. And the same thing can happen for you if you take advantage of the opportunity now. You see, a lot of times there's a model that people tell you about, but they don't tell you how that model has panned out in their lives. And in most cases, they've gotten the same results as the people before them. Now, do you need to continue that trend, or do you need to do something different? Sometimes we got to make moves that are a lot differently than friends and family members. Maya Angelou said it best. When you know better, then you do better. And she also said, as far as the community that you're around, when people show you who they are, believe them the first time. So you don't need hanger-oners to show you or push you in a different direction that's away from your goal.
Hi, we had a training today that Sir Charles Cary presented on being motivated, staying motivated, and first of all, he had connected with me through a radio program and has just been very willing to share his gifts and talents with us. He kept everybody engaged and sharing personal stories of how we can overcome and not be stuck regardless of the traumas that we've been through. And I just certainly highly recommend him. His expertise, professionalism is just really contagious.